Hello, and welcome to the Banker's View from Cybox video series filmed here in Sydney on location. I'm here with Stephanie Wolf, who is Global Head of Financial Services Company and Governments at Global Transaction Services at Bank of America Merrill Lynch. Stephanie, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell me a little bit about what are the main challenges banks face when they're onboarding their corporate customers?
That's such a great question. If you think about onboarding a client, you are first describing the products and services that customer is going to buy from you. And then you have to think about how to implement that particular set of products and services within what is probably a very short period of time. On top of that, you have the added requirement of doing KYC, know your client, or client due diligence. I have to tell you that third dimension ends up causing more deals to go to be delayed than anyone ever expects. So the onboarding process involves the KYC, which is comprehensive, which varies by jurisdiction, it varies by product, and it varies by what kind of company is actually engaging in a product or service for you.
So there have been some industry utilities that are trying to solve the KYC problem, like Swift's KYC Registry. Sort of what benefits do they bring to the industry?
Bank of America is very supportive of all of the utilities. When we went about looking at choosing a particular utility for KYC onboarding, our thought was there will be one utility that will solve all of our problems. Unfortunately, that was not the case. What we found are many companies around the world use a utility that may be local for them, that may be specific for their type of company, etc. So as I tell my clients, we take any and all utilities. But what we found with the Swift KYC Registry, which for now is focused on FIs, banks, we found there is a one-stop shop for virtually all FIs in the industry, where the counterparties have agreed a specific set of questions. Again, all counterparties agreed a specific set of questions. The repository exists, and it is truly a one-stop shop. We'd love to see utilities work together to try to get to that point for other industries. We'd love to see Swift move in the direction which it is moving to expand the registry to include non-banks.
All the utilities, including the Swift KYC Registry, has been around for a while.
Yes.
What has been the challenge, really, of promoting greater take-up?
And I would say it starts with the fact that if I'm asking you for information, I would like to build a road for us to exchange the information. And as I said, Bank of America really wanted a one-stop shop for all of the KYC repositories. If there isn't one, then the process becomes a little manual. I take a little bit from this one and a little bit from that one. And so the delay has been that you can't build a road if there aren't many travelers going in that direction. The KYC registry has been great for us because of the volume. And first of all, Swift is a well-established network with well-established paths or roads to get information. And you truly can automate the process of KYC for FIs. I would be remiss in saying that the biggest step forward in the past year and a half has been the advent of the new Wolfsburg due diligence questionnaire. The new questionnaire, which is 110 questions long, is a set of questions that have been agreed to by all of the counterparties, and Swift was quick to adopt the due diligence questionnaire, put it in the KYC registry, so we had a double benefit. You had Wolfsburg and the Wolfsburg group agreeing to the questions, and you had the Swift network of banks agreeing not only to the questions, but the repository. That's when we saw usage truly spike up, and we expect it to continue to spike.
Okay, so do you think this is a turning point for the SWIFT KYC registry?
Absolutely. I look at our own experience. I look at our planning for the next 12 months. I look at how we've changed our internal processes to incorporate the assumption, not the question, are you on the registry, the assumption that you are on the registry. And that is truly a turning point. And I'm hoping the same happens for corporates.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your insight, Stephanie.
You're welcome. Thank you.